episode of the Real Chatter podcast is brought to you by Soapwire. Soapwire spoils you with the latest news and scoops from the world of daytime TV. We cover Beyond the Gates, General Hospital, The Bold and the Beautiful, The Young and the Restless, and Days of Our Lives. Follow us on Twitter at Soapwire TV and find us at JuryReviews.com. What is up, Real Chatter fans? We are back for a brand new episode of the Real Chatter podcast. I'm your girl, Jeree, and I am joined with the permanent co-host again,
Ashley.
Yes, we are here back to talk about this week's TV landscape.
Yeah, we got a lot to say. Well, I know I got a lot to
say. So, girl, I really don't have anything written down. It's just been a heck of a weekend and a heck of a week. So, what do you have to say, girl? You start. Before we start, I did a poll on. You guys got to follow us on Real Chatter Podcast on Twitter. Which shows did you guys really enjoy this week? And Abbott Elementary won. And that was a great episode. So let's start off with that, though. So I really love that episode. I cannot stop thinking about, I love Quincy Bronson for this, that when they, it was the class pets, and they started off with that PTA meeting, and they had that line dance. That was just like so culturally
so black.
It was so black. It was so black. Even with Jacob and Melissa in it too, whatever,
Yes.
they were getting down, and it just like Gregory looked great. Like everybody was just doing it. I just felt so good. Did you?
Abbott Elementary, as a former teacher talking, they be hitting so many points. Like a lot of it is actually very factual. Because I'll be like, yep, I know that feeling. Yeah, ha ha ha, yeah, that did happen. We all in it. I have to say the past two episodes literally have been amazing. That's like one thing that I look forward to. 5 a.m. on Thursday morning, y'all, because y'all already know I'm a streaming girl. So I gotta wait till the next day. But I literally am so excited to see Abbott Elementary's episode. So
I am too. It's the best comedy on. It's like I don't know if I can actually say that because it's probably like the only comedy that I actually sit and watch. I'm trying to think, do I watch any other comedy? The rest is like drama, thrillers, whatever. But this show is so good. It's so good.
it's like a chef kiss, and I think it really helps with the fact that her mother used to be a teacher. Having those backgrounds and references, I really do believe goes super duper far. And can we talk about Ava and Ocean? Girl,
new ship alert.
I'm there. Who's gonna make me a gift? I need gifts. I'm an editor. I'm not a gift maker. So anybody out there, I need some gifts of them. Okay. I so appreciate it, along with Serena and Janae.
I noticed that if the man actually likes Ava, I feel like she's not that interested because she tried to act like she wasn't into him.
Oh, she was into him.
Yeah, but like the first few seasons, all she would do was flirt with Gregory because he wasn't clearly he wasn't into her. So I'm like, okay, girl, what's that about?
Yeah.
Like this man is throwing hints, and usually you would be all over a dude. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I also think too, it's just like maybe she likes to be the chaser, so it catches her off guard when a guy is like literally flirting. Because I mean, you could just look. Well, let me keep it honest. I'll be doing shit like that too. I don't be knowing when a guy is flirting with me, so I'll be like, they'd be like, "Girl," I'll be like, "What, me?" Like, like yeah, bitch, you. Like so. I think like that may be part of what it is too. And that actor is fine.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. I wouldn't know. I mean, I've been off the market for 10 years. So I probably wouldn't know so much either because I'm not paying attention. But yeah, okay, so like we gotta actually rush this show because we talked a little bit too much before we start recording.
Yeah,
what did you want to say? Go ahead.
Okay, well, I had two shows that had me specifically in my feelings, and most people already know what the first one is going to be. It is my show, freaking Matlock. Why is that so damn good? Oh, I love Kathy Bates. God, she's amazing. And the woman of Faith Olympia.
Yes, Sky P. Marshall. I told if anyone is watching, follows me on Twitter, follows both on Twitter. The links are in the description. I said when I got the screeners for this, I was like, y'all are going to love Matlock. And it's renewed for season 2, and I'm so excited. Only with 2 episodes in, I am so excited. I watched the first like 6 episodes. So I really can't even tell y'all what's going to happen, but it's so good.
Kelly.
Yeah, girl, and I was tweeting about it, and Jason Ritter, who plays Julian, has been like liking my tweets and replying to me, and I'm like, we go together or something because like, why are you on my tweet?
Let me find out you like what you see.
I know, right? Follow me, Jason Ritter. I love that lot. I love you and I loved your father. May he rest in
You,
peace for real.
yes, baby recipes. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. This show, I don't know. I'll be like, it's so suspenseful too, because like when she's doing things that she should not be doing, I'm like,
Mhm.
girl, hurry up, Maddie. Get your shit together. Hurry up, girl. And then like it's so much laughter. I find myself smiling a lot and just
Mhm.
being completely engrossed in it. And I have to admit, the case dealing with Alex and she was dealing like with being sexually
Mhm.
harassed, that's also something that essentially like I know I can relate to because I like to keep things a buck. I was definitely sexually harassed while at work, and that really puts you in a whole different headspace. You're not sure like if you can really go to your boss and talk to your boss about it. So the fact that they had Alex actually file a complaint, and then on top of that, to have Maddie, say how it used to be back in the day, that was a scene. I say yes,
Her
Kathy.
clothing.
Like, oh, it
Yeah,
was so good.
that made me really think. It really did because I was like, yeah, in her day, and I'm sure even with Kathy, maybe you can talk about her own experience as an actress because you always hear about the casting couch, quote unquote. Like
Yeah.
they really did just put up with it. Like, okay, well, just wear pants, or you know what? Like
Mhm.
she wanted to litigate, and she said, no, I'll just be happy doing contracts. I am a paralegal in real life, y'all. Contracts are boring as fuck. I tell you, it is so boring. And I do real estate when I have to read real estate contracts.
Oh,
I do real estate and estate planning, and like it's boring. It's not fun. But
so
like
many
I don't
rules.
ever want to litigate. So God bless those that do that. But like, yeah,
Yeah.
it can get boring, it can get repetitive, it can get dull. Um, so for her to derail her whole career, it was just crazy. And I like how it seems like I gotta try not to say too much. Like I gotta remember, but I
Yeah.
can't what I can't say.
Remember,
But so
episode 2, we're
far,
only there.
I know. So far, I think in these first episodes too, Olympia is schooling her
Hmm.
about like her privilege as
Yep.
even as a 74-year-old grandma. And when she was like, "Yeah, you messed up with the cell phone, but I couldn't tell you you couldn't come because the jury now is going to think I'm like beating up on this little old white lady grandma." And so
Yep.
like, and I'm better than all of y'all.
Hmm.
I have to
And you could
still
tell
have to
they
tread lightly.
and you could tell that they became endeared to her too, Kathy Bates' character, Maddie, because it's just like, oh, the little white lady, her phone, oh, she don't want
Yeah,
nobody
and
judge.
that pissed me off about that kind of pissed me off about the jury, but it was true. Like they found Olympia's aggressive, so she lost all these jurors. But they love Maddie because she's just so sweet. But the black lady's so
Hmm.
aggressive, and it's like no, she's
Doing her job.
advocating for her client, which is her
Yep.
job. Yeah, like, but they
Something Black
find
women
the
go through
white.
all the time.
Yeah, they didn't find the white lady, white defense lady aggressive. The lady that showed y'all the sex tape. Like
Yep.
that was crazy. Just
Worked
because I have
hard
a
to get it
sex
put
tape don't
in.
mean I can't be harassed at work. What does that mean? That doesn't even go together. Like, what's one guy do with the other?
Exactly.
So it's just so real. And then I love how you think it's always one thing, but she has a plan with this little 10-year-old boy. Like you think, oh, she got caught with the laptop, so she spilled the coffee. It's like, no, she switched the damn
That
laptops.
was so smart. I was like,
Oh, that
oh.
was so smart. That was so smart. What else?
Oh
What other show
man.
you had this week?
My next show had me boo freaking hooing. I'm telling you, I was in the bed. Oh my God, I can't. 911. 911. I was in shambles. I said, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of doing this to him and her family. They just got Myra back.
That's
And he shoved her out the freaking way to save Myra. I said, I can't do this no more. I just cannot.
Jenny is growing up right before our eyes.
Oh my
That
God,
is a
right?
yeah, that's a running joke with Hen's family is always getting like this trauma. That's like they all are. Like they all are. They all get these traumatic things that like this cannot be happening to people in real life. Like so much
Yeah.
shit happens to that firehouse and the people that surround them.
Yes, yes, like a lot, but that one right there just had me just like I was like in a puddle, and I didn't expect that. Like I did, it just felt so emotional just to
Mhm.
see them two, like the two
Mhm.
moms and him, and they trying to figure it out, and it's just like, can you do something? And I'm just like, "Well, oh my God, what is she supposed to do?" Like,
Yeah, she was like, can you imagine the pressure? And also, by the way, Aisha Hines, she got a performer of the week. I made her performer of the week on the site for her role this week in 911.
she deserves it.
Yeah, she deserves it. And she's like, hey, and it's like, yeah, because she's a paramedic, but it's like, what the fuck you want me to do? Here's a car. So it was like, what do you want me to do? Honk this car out the way? But like, I can't even like, it was great. It was, I love 911, but sometimes I feel like, and I've said this on the timeline, to keep it fresh because they are on what, like season 6 or something like that.
I
You
thought it
have to
was
start.
9.
Oh, is it? I don't even know. It's been on for a minute.
I mean,
I'm gonna check Hulu, but like you have to let some of these people die. You have to because they all can't just be having a happy ending at the end
mhm.
of every episode. So I'm okay.
I thought they were gonna let him die. I really did.
Yeah, I'm
I
okay with letting
really
some of them
did.
die.
Yeah, like I think
Season
I'm
eight,
fine
season
with that
eight.
too. Oh, season 8. I
Yeah.
think I'm fine with that too. Sometimes things just essentially run its course. You need to pull out a Shonda Rhimes or
Right.
Game of Thrones sometimes, but not too drastic now. Mm-mm.
I was gonna say Shonda over Game of Thrones, but like, Shonda knew like you running a medical show now, like and not everybody's gonna make it out, and like yeah,
Yeah.
we hate to see these people leave, and you don't want to see anyone get fired, but
Mhm.
it's like they're firefighters, police officers, paramedics, and for 8 years ain't nobody ever died. These
Nobody.
fires like nothing,
They
like
just missed death by this
they
much.
just missed that explosion. Like come on.
Grim Reaper said, "Nah, I done changed my mind. Y'all go ahead."
Right? Like they've been shot. Buck had a whole fire truck land on his leg and he was walking. Like it, oh, speaking of Buck, those boils was so
It
bad.
was so hard for me to watch. I
It
wanted
was
to fast
so
forward
hard.
so bad.
It was so hard. But
But
shout out to the actor. We got to see him without his shirt on for like the first time. He got kind of like
Oop,
swole, this that. I was
mhm,
like, okay, but oh, he
okay.
give it a man, so now he can get swole.
Okay, he was like, I gotta be working. No, let me
I guess I know Lou Ferrigno. That's Lou Ferrigno's son. Lou Ferrigno Jr. is kind of big, so he's like, I gotta match his.
word. Oh, he is big. Ooh,
He
let me
is
pick me
big,
up.
and I like that act. I cannot think of his name. I'm so bad with this being our job. I forget actors' names all the time.
I be trying to make sure I
Come on the
remember.
show though, because we love you.
Please. We'd appreciate
I
it.
won't call you Buck. I know your name. It's just escaping me. But like, I'm at the IMDb. Honestly, for real, if it's not Angela Bassett, I don't know y'all names. Yeah.
Word, word. Oh, Peter Krause. Haha.
Oliver Stark. See, I know his Oliver Stark. I know your name. Promise you I do. He looks so good.
Yes.
I like him and Tommy. Do you like him and Tommy or do you want him and Eddie together?
No, I think him and Eddie have like a very good friendship, and I kind of like don't want to ruin it. And I'm
I
usually
don't.
one that's all for ruining things, but I'm like, absolutely not. Like, let's just have them be friends. But I feel like they may go that way, but I
I
don't
hope not. I
know.
hope not.
I hope not
I said
either.
this. I said bring Nafisa Williams on. If you don't know who she was, she's in Rivals on Hulu right now. So good. She was in Black Lightning. She's in the Whitney Houston movie. She's on
Oh,
One Life
okay.
to Live. She's on.
Oh yeah.
Bring her on as like as Athena's niece or something or cousin because she don't have any siblings. So it have to be like her cousin or her play niece or whatever, and let her fall in love with Eddie after he shaved that mustache off.
Yay.
Like,
They
give us some
have
more black women.
Oh yeah, they do need some more black women. Like, give him something. It just feels like every time he gets into a relationship and it seems like it's gonna work, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
And
Like,
I'm like, why?
why?
The
He was
women
with
move
he
seem
was with
good.
Christopher's teacher for one season.
Yeah, and
He
I
was having
love
panic
them
attacks.
together.
Yeah, and it's like, so she was causing a panic attack. I didn't get that storyline.
Yeah, I didn't either. Because I mean, she looked very supportive. Chris loved her. I mean, if I was Chris Loki, I need to get away from you too. Every woman I like, you run off.
I don't
Like,
blame her. Yeah, I don't blame her. Like, how many stepmoms am I gonna have? And then I like walk I walk in and you have this beautiful, like I walk in with this new lady that moved in and moved out the next day, and
word.
you're kissing my mom's doppelganger. What are you doing,
Yeah,
Dad?
that was like, whoa.
That was weird. Well, they weren't kissing, they were hugging. But that
Yeah,
was
but still for a
weird.
kid to see that, they're probably like, why do you even really want to talk to her like that? She looks too much like my mom. Like, come on now. Like, what are we doing?
I even think that storyline was weird. Like to even
Me
cast the
too.
same actress, you could have just got someone that looks super similar to her. I just thought that was a weird. So I don't think they know what to do with Eddie. So I feel like Eddie
I was
could
trying.
be the first one to go.
Yeah, he really could. He's not, for me, how do I like Chris more than I like his father? Like, I'm like, bring on Chris and his grandparents.
Enforce
I like it.
that.
I like he needs his own storyline because I'm over Eddie. I don't know. Something about Eddie I just don't like. Maybe he's because he's an
Yeah.
actor.
I mean, because it's an actor. It's an actor. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, he's great to look at. If you go back
Oh
and
yeah,
which I've been
without the
rewatching
mustache.
yeah, I've been rewatching the first seasons when it kind of was better on Fox, not gonna lie. I haven't really liked it on ABC. It even looks
Mhm.
different, feels
Yeah.
different. But yeah, like they are it used to be the joke, oh, the two hot firefighters. And I'm like, yeah,
Yep.
I want to see them sweaty and fighting fires. But now I can't even look at him and be like, he's hot. I'm like, no,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
no.
You
Buck
know,
is.
especially now with the porn mustache.
The
Like,
poor
oh, come
mm,
on.
no,
You're just doing too much for me.
he's doing.
Oh, also really quick.
Go ahead.
Papa's house.
Oh my God, I forgot to watch Papa's House. I knew I was forgetting the show. How was it?
Seriously, I was like, oh my goodness. Like I still want to say the Wayans brothers, the Wayans family now, because it's
Yeah,
a father-son duo.
yeah,
Please
right.
watch it. Oh my God.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, it's on my
To-do list.
yeah, and I'm like, I gotta watch. I'm like, which shows I'm not caught up on, and I was like, I gotta watch the series premiere of Papa's House. It's because SWAT had just started, and so I had started watching SWAT, the new season, which is another black-led show with Shamar Moore, and then I completely forgot about Papa's House. Thank you for reminding me. I'm about to write that tonight.
I got you,
It's only 30 minutes, right?
Yes, only 30, probably 21 without commercials. You know how they
Yeah.
do.
I'm like, yo, Sundays are packed.
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 Ridiculously.
Ridiculous. Like Walking Dead, Tracker, Penguin, Equalizer with Queen Latifah just restarted back up for another season. So yeah,
Ooh.
I need like two eyes. I mean three eyes. I could like watch this here and
At
watch
this
it.
point.
Yeah,
Oh,
four
because
eyes.
Thursday too is another pack night.
Yeah, we were saying Thursday is another packed night. So okay, it was good. I like
I
Damon when
enjoyed
he's
it.
here. He's so fine.
Like, oh my God. Like I kind of just love to see his son and like his little black relationship, throwing
Mhm.
jokes at her shortness. Like it was just so cute and it's funny. Essence Atkinson is in it, and I enjoyed
They love
her.
her. That family puts her in everything. They have a great
Everything.
relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and they play off good together, Damon, the father, CJ
Yeah.
Jr. And they play off good
Yeah,
together.
I
So
still call them
like
the Blues Brothers too, those fathers. Son.
word. Like it was just I really enjoyed it. And maybe it's just nice seeing the Wayans back on my screen because I
Mm,
grew up with them on there. Like and they're
right.
still funny. They still have it. Like Chef's Kiss.
I wonder if they're going to if like Marlon or something will come on because I don't think Sean acts anymore.
Oh, he doesn't. That's right. You won't see him in anything.
I don't. I think they have come out and said he's cool. So,
Oh.
but I'm like, none of them really need to act.
Oh yeah, none of them do at
They're
all.
all rich, so it's like, and then now the kids are doing what they're doing. They're good too, and that's when we love
Exactly.
nepotism. That's when we love.
Yes.
Mhm.
For Black families, always give me
Yes,
some
always.
nepotism.
Yes. They deserve it because they are funny. But I
They
would
are
love,
so funny.
yeah, I would love to see maybe Kim. I don't think she acts anymore either, but I would
Yeah,
love
she
to see them come.
won't.
Yeah. Okay.
And also just how they just grew up, from the ground up. They're self-made. And this is all like off the dome. I mean, shout out to Keenan. And Living Color
Mm.
was just
He
and then the
started it
stars
all.
he had.
Hmm. Like he made careers off that. He made careers, and he started it all. Um, I mean, okay, we're running out of time, y'all. We are so
Yeah.
sorry.
Sorry, y'all. I only
It's
have
been a
one more
big
thing
Sunday. It's
anyway.
been a big Sunday. Go ahead.
Very big. So the only other thing that I can say is like, okay, yeah, I actually did like this episode of Found. Okay, I
Okay.
actually did like this one, but I'm like, is Zeke feeling some type of way about Lacey? Like, I didn't expect that. So I just think the story dynamic too really, really hit. I don't know if you had an opportunity to watch it.
I screened them a while ago. So what happened in this episode?
So basically, it was just about the abusive domestic case, and they thought that
Okay.
the wife was kidnapped, but it was really she kidnapped the husband because he's been beating on her and said he was gonna
Okay, so I
kill.
didn't see this one. Okay,
Oh.
okay. That's all right. I think
But
maybe I saw the first two. Okay.
yeah, this felt like it was kind of like back for
Mhm.
me because I really wasn't feeling the other episodes so far, but I really enjoyed this episode. But I don't think I like Lacey and Zeke if they get together. That's not what
Mhm.
I want, like at all. So, and also I feel like it's about time. Like I understand people have issues with the way she went about with Sir and keeping him captive, but I'm just like, bro, that man kidnapped her when she was young and steady stalked her and like really wants to be with her. He's actually jealous of Lacey too. I mean, low key, if I had the guts, I probably would have did it too. Like I need to keep my eye on you.
Mhm. I remember
So,
we're screening it. And maybe I did see that one. I just don't remember. And I used to be like, okay, they need to get over here. Like she lied to y'all. Okay. Like
okay.
Like that girl needs therapy, and like you just have to. And one of them is a therapist or something. Like you just
Yeah.
have to like let that go. Is the
Yeah,
black lady
like,
a therapist? Or I'm
well, the white
confusing the
lady is
show.
something where she could kind of like
Okay, I'm like confusing the show.
detect body
Okay.
language and stuff of
Mhm.
that, stuff of that thing. But I don't know. It just the way that they're so mad at her, I just kind of don't get it because I'm like, literally, after he kidnaps her, her entire life changed.
Mhm.
It messed up her father. Like, she had to help Lacey out. She like really took a back seat. So like, Sir is always in the front of her mind just because of everything that happened. So like, I'm just like, can you really understand what she's going through? Like, come on
Yeah.
now.
You know what
Like,
I can't, what bothers me about this show, and that's probably why I can't connect to it as deep as I want to, even though it's black led. Yeah, maybe y'all drag me. I can't get over the flashbacks, and Mark Paul Gosselaar looks the same. Why didn't they just cast a different person? I
does look,
can't get
or make him
over
more
it. Everyone aged
gray,
but him.
something.
Yeah, it's so weird. Nobody else finds that weird,
They said he don't crack either, I
right?
guess.
He had too many black female leads on his shows. He's black adjacent.
He's like a Jason now. Blackness of his leaves then rubbed off on him a little bit.
Right.
Okay.
Right? I don't get it. I just want to talk about real quickly what disappointed me again, Dr. Odyssey. I had to watch it this week because Alexis, who reviews it for the site, couldn't have time, so didn't have time to do it. So she was like, "Could you just do this for me?" And I was like, "Oh, I gotta watch it." It was it was a Halloween episode. This show is so dumb, y'all. It has just
Oh
like fun
no.
moments, but it's so
Joshua, no.
stupid. Did you watch or you gave up?
No, I just put it on and do other
Yeah.
things. I just be trying to support my man, yeah.
No, it's like it was a Halloween themed episode like it was for everybody this week. They're on this cruise ship. They had him and the other guy, Tristan, keep wearing the same costume. So that was funny. Like
Okay.
they both first dressed up as Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. It was funny that they both were like Poseidon. And then I was like, but other than that, this is like so dumb. They had a guy on there that sweats blood or something. But they did have a dramatic moment where a lady like got off the ship and got stuck in like her arm got stuck in the cave, kind of like that movie. And it was like, oh, are they gonna have to saw her arm off? Oh no, just like at the end of right at the end of it, she was able to squeeze her arm out. Like so, it's just like
Oh.
so stupid. Like nothing.
Yay.
Yeah, like oh, it all worked out. Like it's not like would you Grey's Anatomy this bitch? Like somebody let somebody
Yeah.
die. Let someone die. I don't know.
Especially like the patients. I'm sorry.
I think a patient did die in the last episode. It was that guy that
Okay.
like it was a plastic surgery episode. It was a guy, he turned himself into Ken. I think that's a real person. He
Oh,
like got all the surgery, yeah, but he like
yeah.
died on the show. And I thought that was dumb because I was like, this is an actual, I think, like celebrity.
Yeah. So you need to be careful
So
about
like, why would you say he died on the show when we know he ain't dead?
that. Like, stop doing that. Like, come
Yeah,
on
like he's
now.
playing himself, so it was stupid. And it's like these are all good actors. Joshua Jackson can act. What's his name? Don. What's his name? Can act. And it's like this show.
Oh, Don Johnson, right?
Don
Something like
Johnson.
that.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
Oh God, what?
did you watch Tyler Perry's Beauty and the Black?
I know people say that they like, but I'm like, this is a mess. Like I was literally about to turn that shit the fuck off until Debbie Morgan shot out to the queen, started cussing her ass up and stuff. I was like, it's that Debbie. Did I watch the whole thing?
Angie?
And
Where's Jesse at?
what is going on here? It is a mess. I mean, like they have some dramatic moments that are very good. It was a scene in the office. Like that scene I thought was very, very good. There are certain moments that are good. And I think even with Debbie Morgan, she kind of like uplifts
Mhm.
whatever she's in. So
Mhm.
like it's there. But yeah, it's a total mess. But I did watch all 8 episodes and I want my life back. So thank you very much.
I saw the clips, even though I went to the press conference and Tyler came on. It was hosted by T.S. Madison. He came on at the end to like say his speech or talk about it. And he was like, basically, he was saying like, "Oh, I know what y'all say online, but my shit be number one, so I'm doing something right."
And it's
That's
number
all
one
I got
because we
from it.
can't help but still watch it.
Yeah,
It's
and
our fault too.
it's our fault too. But I'm like, I'm watching for how bad it is. But I just saw the clips of like, I don't know, he pulled into like this parking lot or something, and they were all just having sex out in the open.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, like it's a mess. It's definitely Tyler.
yeah, it's Tyler.
It's stomped all through it. That brings me to good soaps. Please, y'all, Beyond the Gates, they just dropped another big casting list, and I am just all in it. I just feel so happy and joyous. My stories may be back, y'all. Like Beyond the Gates, January 2025. Support them, okay?
Yes.
CBS. Like we need to be there for them, like dead ass, because I'm super excited. And just the people that have behind it, I'm talking big names, big writers. Like it has a chance to be a real soap again. I always say bring back good soaps.
Yes, and that's a good segue, and it's gonna be the last thing we say because we running low on time. We got like 2 minutes. We have launched this. Probably gonna see a video when I edit this before we start talking. But we just launched from the site a brand of jury reviews media, if you will, called Soapwire. So follow us on Twitter. Soapwire Soapwire TV is the handle, and we'll be covering everything daytime because a lot of the writers on the site, including Ashley and myself, we have watched soaps. We come together over soaps, over our love of General Hospital. So
Mhm.
we're gonna cover soaps. As part of TV, as part of media, spoilers, news, recaps, hopefully some interviews with some of your favorite daytime TV stars. Fingers crossed. That's called Soapwire. So please follow us. If we can get a following and build that up, maybe we'll do a separate podcast for it. Who
Yes.
knows? But
Who knows?
yeah, who knows? But thank you guys so much for listening on Spotify. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Another great episode. Actually, I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm
So,
happy to be here.
yes, until next week, y'all, we are out. Peace.
Bye.